Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Shredded Content, and in today's video we're going to be doing an awesome product review. This company, Super Clean, has actually been a sponsor of the channel for a very long time now, really since the beginning. As you've seen in previous videos, the Super Clean back there, I always got a bunch of products back there. I actually just ran out and they kind of, I guess they read my mind because they hit me up, they sent me a bunch of products. So I'm gonna be doing a bunch of different small reviews. I know this is different than what we normally do on the channel, but they've always been a really, great company to reach out to us small YouTubers. And I love to take my time out sometimes and give them back the same treatment that they gave me. So they didn't have to send me products early in the beginning of the channel back when I only had like a few thousand subscribers. Now that I'm up to 25,000, I have a bigger platform and I would love to share this product with you. Again, I did not pay for this. And if I didn't like it or if it didn't work, trust me, you would not see a review on it. But because I do like it, because I do use it and I have products and I find different ways to keep using it, I'm going to do a really quick review on this video and we are going to clean my grill. So as you can see, this grill is disgusting. I haven't used my grill since last summer. So actually, Shelly wanted me to use it on Mother's Day, and for some reason it didn't get done, so now I'm going to clean it really good. Look at all that dirt and grime. And Supercolor makes a few different products, but this one right here dissolves grease super fast, and I've always seen, I think even on the back, yeah, right there, it's specifically made for grills and engines and brakes and stuff like that. So I actually should have used it in my last video when I just did the brake orders on Carl's Garage. Go check out that video. That's my automotive channel. But in today's video, I'm gonna spray this whole thing down, clean everything really good with just this product right here, and we're gonna see how well it does. I think I've done this once before, but I don't know if I put it on the channel. So let's go ahead and saturate everything. Let's let it sit. I think you have to let it sit for, let's read the instructions. Always pre-test surface areas. We know it's good. Cover and super clean. Allowing time allowing time to dissolve grease and grime. Do not allow to dry on surface. Rinse thoroughly and dry as needed. So I have some white rags over here and I also have some water over here. Now I don't want to get water in too many areas, and I also have a scrub brush right here that I'm gonna be using as well. So I'm gonna go ahead, set up the camera, and I'm gonna go ahead and clean this thing. All right guys, so we got it all set up here. I'm gonna go ahead and saturate everything. I am gonna end up removing the grills and saturating everything inside, but I'm just gonna get this top done first, then I'll tackle the inside. Definitely want to spray a lot in there. There's a lot of dirt and grime. Get all the different sections. Bring this down, spray all right here. Be very careful whenever doing this, guys, because you are working with gas and flames and stuff. You want to make sure that all this stuff is gone by the time you start your grill, because you do not want to light it and cause a huge fire. This is the tray. This tray underneath, disgusting. So we're definitely gonna take the hose and spray this off. While we let all the other stuff sit, we're just gonna let this sit for a second. I'm gonna spray this other stuff off over here. There's some dry spots, so I'm gonna spray it again. Right now I'm gonna do a second coat. You can actually see the product pulling the dirt and grime down, and you wanna keep it wet. You don't wanna let this stuff dry. You don't wanna let it dry too much. Here's my wife coming right now. And what's great about this stuff is, look at the car in the back. What's great about this stuff is you really only need it for projects like this. If you have other stuff, just get the regular Super Clean. So I'm actually gonna wet this. I'm not gonna do it dry, I'm gonna do it wet, and I'm gonna start on the outside first and then work my way towards the inside, but I'm gonna wet this first. So all I have is just a bucket of water and I'm gonna start to wipe. Wow, look at that. It's so clean. And I'll show you guys here in a second. That is nasty. Wow, look at all that dirt and grime. And if your rinse bucket gets too dirty, just add more water. Just pour out that water and use it. Again, this is a grill, so we don't need it to be perfect. This stuff is gonna make it look amazing. And you can also mix and match the product. So you could clean it with the degreaser really good, and then you could go over it with your regular super clean. Get all this right here really good. Look at all that. Please clean your grill, especially all the men out there or women out there who grill. Please clean your grill. Do not let it get nasty like mine did. But I always do this off camera. I always clean it good. I definitely prefer to have super clean products to do it because it just makes the job so much easier. So these right here, and I'll show you guys here soon, the quality. It actually shines up really good. Clean that really good. And I'm actually letting this over here dry, and then I'll put the camera on it. You guys can see how well it looks. Oh, that's so nasty. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like, all this outside now that it's dry. So as you guys can see, it's extremely clean. I could probably do another coat because I can still feel some grease on it, but again, it's a grill, so I'm not, gonna be too particular. I just wanted to get that big gunk off of it. So now I'm gonna work on this up here, and then I'm gonna work my way inside. So let's go ahead, let's do the top, and then let's work our way inside. And I'm gonna do half and half so you guys can see the difference. Oh, it's so gross, but this stuff, it breaks it down really, really well. I don't know what's in it, some secret sauce, but it definitely breaks down grease and grime. Not that the regular super color doesn't, but there's something in this one that's, well, I mean, I assume there's something in this one that breaks down grease and grime a little bit more efficiently than the traditional super clean, which is good. All right, so my water is nasty, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap it out for some cleaner water, and then I'll let this dry and then show you guys the contrast. So you guys can see the vast difference. Look at all that dirt and grime. And again, this is with the product on it. And that's why it's starting to, I like to see that wherever there's gravity, it's pulling all that dirt and grime down. And then this is the super clean. This is how, and this doesn't feel greasy at all. This part right here doesn't feel greasy at all. So that's the difference. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this piece right here, and then we're gonna tackle the inside. So I actually sprayed a little more because I just shot me a little vertical short. So we're just gonna go ahead and clean this up. I like to wipe and fold, wipe and fold. Crazy clean, super clean. What a great product, look at that. Clean it out over here in my bucket of water. I think now it's time to tackle the inside. So let's go ahead, let's tackle the inside. That's the worst part of this project. Oh, look at that. Now I'm gonna test it. I wanna see if I can, try to get you guys a little bit closer here. I wanna see if my experiment for this part right here, the experiment that I wanna use on this part of the video is with the product on there, do I need like a scrub brush, or can I just wipe it off with a rag? So let's test it with a rag first and then a scrub brush. Now, I've already pre-soaked it with the super clean product here. I've already pre-soaked it. So I believe it should wipe off, but again, there are some really hard areas that are caked on. So let's see. Gonna fold our rag here because with a rag, you can use about 8 sides. So you can use 1, flip it, 3, 4, and then you can flip it again and do another 4 sides. So you use a lot of sides, and I have 2 more rags over there. So let's go ahead, let's see what happens when we just wipe it. Oh my God, yeah, it's coming off. I didn't think it would come off. Is that a spider? Yes. So yeah, it's coming off. It just comes right off. Look at that. That is a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead. It doesn't look like I have to use the brush. I might still use the brush, but if you don't have the right type of brush, you can ruin the finish on the grill. I do have the right type of brush, but I'm just gonna use this as much as I can. And then we'll see what happens with how clean we can get it to look. And if you want, at this stage, if you want to put a little soap in your water, or if you want to put a little super clean in your rinse water, that'll also be a good idea as well. Then you're kind of like double cleaning it. What I like about the rag is you're able to get all these areas on the side, all in the corners and stuff. And again, after you do this, you want to make sure that you heat your grill properly so that you can kill any of the other germs and stuff like that. And then also you want to cook off all of that super clean. That's why I'm using water as well, because the water will kind of dilute it. And if you want, you can come in here and spray it with a hose. I don't like to saturate the runners. So you can come in here and spray with a hose, but don't forget there's also holes in each of these fire runners. So if you do that, then whenever you go to start it, it might not ignite properly. So just be very careful. I don't pour water directly on it. Babe, this stuff works amazing. Here's my wife here with the food. It works. Look at this. Well, this is the before.
Oh, you just started?
Yeah, I cleaned the whole thing. See the sign right there?
Oh.
Yeah, it was so gunky everywhere. And yeah, I got to clean those too. So I already sprayed it and let it sit. But look at this water. Yeah, I know. I need to spray that with the hose. I know.
You gotta take care of your stuff.
I know. Well, I needed it so I could do it with Super Clean. I didn't want to clean it with any other product.
And it gets hibernating for the winter.
Exactly.
So now it's summertime. Bring it out.
Exactly. All these mosquitoes. Now this one right here, it is coming up, but I probably will still use my my tool. Look at this. Okay, I just need to upload the other video. So this section right here, it looks like that I do need a brush, and that's fine, because I'm gonna take all of these out anyway and get the caps that cover the runners. And if that's not the proper word, again, I'm not a grill master, so that's what I'm calling it, is a runner. So I'm gonna take these out because I'm gonna spray these with the hose. And see, the top is clean, but the back is disgusting. So the top is clean, but the back is filthy. So that's why I'm gonna spray on my concrete and spray them down some more, and then use water and hose them off. And then once I do that, I can clean all these. These come off like this, and I'll spray these down and with the hose and everything. Okay, so now that we are in here, I got all the things out over there. Let me show you guys. I got everything out over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up all this dirt and grime in here because it's just super nasty. Again, you can skip this step if you want to. It's up to you, it's your preference, because it's not gonna, the food doesn't touch anything down here. So it's up to you. I'm gonna go ahead and do it though. Remember, be very careful because there is going to be an open flame. Look at that. There is going to be an open flame here, and if there's any product left, it could get, it could catch fire. So we got this cleaned out as best as I could. Again, I'm not gonna go OD with it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and spray these down and clean all these out. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I'm gonna just scrape it off, probably rub a little onion on it. Everything is wiped off. You wanna make sure that you put your grill back on right because you don't wanna be cooking on the wrong side. And as you can see, this is the completed product. And this is still like a little wet right here. I could probably go over it again with some more degreaser, but again, that's what the finished product is. Definitely consider getting some super clean, especially this degreaser one. Again, this was a very big project, but I think it handled it very well. So check out, the link will be in the description down below, and check out super clean. Be basic, guys. Peace.